Hey everybody, I'm Monkey, and I thought I'd do something a little more off the cuff than usual. I've been playing the new Pokemon game and having a really good time, despite the jank.
Pigs in space!
But flashy new graphics and new mechanics, that's not what I'm playing Pokemon games for. No, I'm here to see what the new Pokemon are gonna be like. And what a collection we got this time. And anyone who's ever played a Pokemon game knows that certain Pokemon speak to your heart in a different way than others. You know, some of them bring you joy. So I wanted to talk about that today through what I'm calling my Marie Kondo Pokemon list. We're gonna start at the bottom of the Pokemon that brought me the least amount of joy and move our way up to the ones that totally filled my heart to the brim. Let's begin. Up first, on the low end, is Dunsparce. They finally give him an evolution and all he gets is another segment in his body. You done my boy wrong. Up next is Cloth. It's just ugly. I don't like it. Goldango. I did not find joy in evolving you. I did not find joy in your design. I don't even find joy in your fanny pack. Up next is a lot of Pokemon together, and it's the robot Pokemon. The idea that our future is so bleak and dystopian that they had to evolve into robots does not bring me joy. Not even the Delibird one, but it is kind of cute. Also, some of the primitive Pokemon were kind of weak sauce, gotta say. Citadel and Cetitan, just not a great design. They did not speak to me. This one made me sad. Bramblin was so cool to find out in the wild, just a tumbleweed Pokemon, but then you have to walk it, which I did not like. That's not a good mechanic. And then when it finally evolves, it's just a bigger tumbleweed? Nah, you needed to do more with that. Speaking of disappointing evolutions, how about Finizen and Palafin? I know that's not the only evolution of it, but when you look at it this way, it's kind of lame, gotta say. Veluza, that's a fish. That's all it is. Glimmet and Glamora, just didn't find much joy in it. Up next, the Treasures of Ruin. They just kind of show up late in the game and they just didn't speak to me very well. Not even the Fire Goldfish. Cyclizar is kind of weak when you compare it to the legendary Pokemon you run around with. It's just kind of there. Wattrel and Kilowattrel, those are birds alright. The Salts, sure. This might be a little divisive, but Pawmi, Mo, and Mott just didn't do it for me. They're cute, but that's about all they are. And when they evolve, they just stand up a little more. Dondozo and Tatsugiri, I thought Tatsugiri was cute at first, but when they work together and it's a big ugly catfish, that just didn't do it for me. Another Pokemon I thought I was gonna like right off the bat was Orthworm, but then it didn't evolve, and it had scary arms. Just wasn't for me. The Paldean Tauros, they're fine. It's a neat, different version of Tauros, but they're fine. The new bugs kind of give off Digimon vibes, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. I really wish the special ops spider was actually a snake, because, oh, the jokes. And some of these, I just don't have much to say about. They're very middle of the road. Great Tusk is fine. Bombardier, fine. Faragarath, fine. The starter middle evolutions, very middle of the road this time around. They're just there. Gimme Ghoul, it's fine. The Backstreet Boys, they're fine. These next few are ones I found to be really bold, like Screamtail. That is a bold choice. Sandy Shocks, that is a Magneton with hair. Very bold. The Poop Pushers, very bold to have a poop pusher. Probably should be censored on YouTube water diglets. Bold. And the Mice. How bold is it to say, here's 2 mice. It's a Pokemon now. I love it. Up next is the Dog Pound. There are a lot of dogs in this game. Put Mob Boss Teeth at the front because, you know, they pull our heartstrings. I just want his dog to be okay. Up next is this generation's pollution Pokemon, Self-Driving Cars. Take that, Elon. Toad's cool and Toad's cruel. Very hard to say, but really cool designs. And the Dancing Bird. Very bold design. A little creepy. These top 2 rows, I really like these designs. Like Grafaiai, I love the pun, and I love the design. Squawkabilly. It's a bird with a pompadour. Perfect. I did not expect Flittle to evolve into Espathra. Like when I saw Espathra the first time, I thought I had to catch it as like a no evolution Pokemon. But when mine evolved into it, I was pretty hyped. It's a really good design. And then you got the food Pokemon that actually make this game feel like Spain. Like Scavillain and Caspakid. Great designs. But the olives nudge them out just a little bit. They do get worse as they evolve in my opinion, but Smoliv You existential Christ having Badoo, I love ya. Lechonk is way cooler than its evolutions. There was never going to be a way to live up to Lechonk, but I do like the emo male pig. That's a good design. Depending on which game you played, and I played Scarlet, Charcadet is really cool or kinda lackluster, and I got the lackluster. Why doesn't mine get to have fire knives for hands? Quaxley? He's cute. I just know what he turns into now, and that kinda takes away some of the joy. The legendary motorcycle Pokemon, pretty neat. Meowscarada, pretty cool, but winning this row is Palafin Hero Mode. Oh my god, look at that pompous porpoise. And now we're on the top row, the ones that really brought me joy, starting with Flamigo. It's just a flamingo, but it's your friend, so it's a Flamigo. I love him. King Gambit, I love your design, but please allow me to submit a female variant. Soaring Moon, very cool primitive version of Salamence. You gotta give him props on that one. I also have a very soft spot in my heart for Dachshund, so Doxbun and Fido are very high on the list. They're very cute. These little doofy buddies. I really like doofy Pokemon, okay? And that's why next up is Bellybolt. Look at that guy. I just love that Bellybolt looks like Coochie Kobe from Bob's Burgers. Good design. Skeledirge might be the coolest looking Pokemon in this generation, but he didn't bring me as much joy as Clodsire. I mean, look at that blubby blob. Oh my god. Sprigatito, really cute. You gotta give props to the cute little kitty. On the complete opposite side of the spectrum is Annihilate, the one who might be just as cool as Skeledirge. And you might be able to guess which starter I picked. Fuecoco. Cute little doofy lizard. But the number one spot, which probably doesn't surprise a lot of people, it's a kind of a fan favorite, is Tinkaton. That whole line is adorable. They look like alien hominid, and they just have a giant hammer. It's so cute and so well done. Good job, Gen 9. And that's my list. Which Pokemon bring you joy? Did one of your favorites end up pretty low on the list? Let me know in the comments. You can also like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff everybody's talking about. But most importantly, have a good one.